hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip
Bars is back.
hip hop,
SamAnt
O'God,
What's up with you?
You know, I got personal incidents with him. The set of bullets, smoking up all the weed. He got mad at me about that because they called him to the set, and I was still in his trailer, shit, blowing it down and shit. You know, little shit like that you're not gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Just from somebody that you're just working with on the set. You know, like we friends, we were buddies, like we was brothers, man. Like when we did Juice, we had a bond because it was us. It was always us. It was the four of us, and it was the fucking rest of the crew. You know, so yeah, man, you could definitely get emotional. You got people that never met Pac a day in their life, you know, and can sit down and think about the brother, and you know, before you know it, a tear shed, man, because for our people and for the culture, man, that was a major loss. And I want to apologize for all the camera moving. I'm on the phone shit. Like, I'm an old head, all of this shit. I ain't got time to be sitting there at a computer like my man Kenny at the computer, all that. I'm in my car because I'm on the movie shit. I got something called a light bill. I got to keep that.
It's all good, man.
Nah, you good, brother. We ain't going to hold you too much longer. We definitely appreciate your time, man.
Hey, look, since you shaking so much, I'm going to send you my light bill, motherfucker.
I still got some of that money you gave me left. I ain't spending it all, shit. Hey, that's one thing you learn about these goddamn movies. You can't spend them goddamn checks because you don't know when the next one gonna come.
Dang, that's the truth, man. Yeah. We won't hold either one of you brothers too long, and neither of these bills, man. I don't know if y'all can see behind us, but we got Cube. We got a lot of our fallen, but we got Cube and our man Johnny Witherspoon right behind me. I know you spent some time on the Wayans Brothers set, man, as Dupree, funny as hell. Do you have any memories of John Witherspoon that you could share?
Hell yeah.
From Detroit. Yeah. From Detroit. John Witherspoon.
That was my dude, man. Like, you know, on the set, John was real, man. I remember John sat down. We were sitting there waiting for, you know, it was rehearsal. You know, so we were sitting in the bleachers and shit, just kick back, just, you know, out the way. And he was telling me, you know, how his career got started. John used to get drunk all the time. You know what I'm saying? He used to get drunk and act a fool. And I think he said one time they recorded him drunk, acting a fool. And he seen how he was acting. And it drove him to stop drinking. But it gave him a character. So that character that you see him playing, you know, bang, 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 that's the drunk John Witherspoon.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So, and him seeing himself drunk is what stopped him from drinking. You know, so, you know, when he told me that, I was like, wow, man, you know, it showed me that, you know, you discover your talents in so many different ways, but you know that man upstairs is gonna make sure that you gonna know what it is, you know, one way or the other and shit. So yeah, that was my dude, man. John, man, we had a lot of fun on the set with John, man. Definitely had a lot of fun on the set with John. Always, and was see what was a good thing about with John. What I used to really respect with him, the nigga, you know, you're so caught up in his character that when you talk to him, when he outside of that character and when he being himself, man, intelligent brother, intelligent. You know what I'm saying? It's so far from those characters. He's like, damn, but real.
Mm-hmm.
You know, real. You know, like, you know, talking to John was like talking to your uncle. I mean, I had the same relationship, if not better. I had probably a better relationship with Red Foxx. You know, that was another one of my mentors that I was able to work with on the Roy family. That was with me, Lorenz Tate, Omar Gooding, Della Reese, and I don't know if y'all remember Red, the comedian that passed. He was on there as the bellman.
Yeah. Yeah. Forgot his name.
They called him Red. That's all we knew was Red.
Ronaldo Ray.
Ronaldo Ray.
Ronaldo Ray. That's
Yeah.
it, Ronaldo Ray. So, Red Foxx took to me on the strength that, I was 17. I was from Jersey. Jersey, the chocolate city and shit. We call it the Brick City now, but they call it the Chocolate City. I didn't have no parents or none of that on the set like the rest of the cast. And I was a little more for my age and shit, because I'm, 17. Even when I ain't on the set, I'm driving, I'm on my own. I got my own spot off of Irvin Turner Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? So, back at home, I'm on some grown man shit. I got company and everything. So, he kind of took to me. We had our different conversations, looking at the chicks on the set and all of that, man. And, one day, man, because I came on the show as just as a reoccurring star on the show. When Ray got through with them, he had a nickname, Buddha. My character name was supposed to be Buddy. They couldn't come up with no name because I was supposed to be Lorenz Tate, which was his grandson's, was his character's grandson, was his friend. Me and Omar. But Red told him one day, man, they, when we was doing our network reading, when the networkers there, the producers, everybody there, when they watching the run through a show. After we finished my scene, Red told him, now I'm going to tell y'all better have Buddha back on the show. That's my buddy. Now, my character name is Buddy. He done switched that shit all around. What the amazing thing about Red Foxx is, if you're watching Red do his thing, it's almost as if he don't know his lines or stumbling over his lines.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was the charm of his whole fucking creation of his character, because the stumbling of the lines made it even more believable, because he's an older guy, and then once he set me down and told me that's a part of his character shit, that he stumbled through the lines because he's getting them together in the rehearsal as he's gonna do them. Once again, taking lines off the paper, making them come to life. You see what I'm saying? So, he was doing that, man. So I got to spend a lot of time with him too, man. There was some inspirational cats in my life, along with Morgan Freeman.
Timeless legends, man, for sure.
Yes, sir.
One more question for both of you brothers, for Jermaine in particular. I don't know if you've seen in Jersey, man, after this election, they done passed it, the legalization of marijuana in Jersey, man. How you feel about that? On a positive note and a negative note, because of all the brothers and sisters that are sitting behind bars right now for marijuana charges, but now it's legal for recreational use in New Jersey.
Well, far as their charges should be dropped and they should be set free and let home.
Word.
As far as the legalization of it, I feel good about it, as long as it's just not beneficial just for the Caucasian society. Long as black people can tap into that market, they able to set up dispensaries and get their license and everything, where it's not like they do us when it comes to the job pay. This man is I'm making $15, but you're paying this white boy $18 to do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So if that don't happen, I see it being something good, and I might see a couple of my coins, in my history and with my reputation and expertise when it comes to marijuana, and bring a dispensary there in Newark or some part of New Jersey, and I feel like it'll do real well. I would love to do it right there in Newark where my people at, for my people, because I done smoked a lot of weed on the streets of Newark when it was illegal. Me and Mahoney done had a lot of run-ins and shit. Shout out to my homie, Mahoney. He always let me go and shit, man, because he knew I wasn't doing nothing but smoking weed, rolling my Cadillac, playing some cool-ass music with the brains blowed out. You know what I'm saying? So, so far as that go, I'm all good with it, long as we benefit from it, and it's not something that that's strictly for